Hello, Craig Birch here for Speedway GB after the Premiership meeting at Leicester, where Leicester have been beaten 50 by some margin tonight at home to the Poole Pirates. Simon Stead, team manager. Simon, tough evening. Poole scoring over 50 points. They were in good form, and it was a difficult night for your lads, wasn't it?
Well, they were evidently the better team tonight. You can't really make excuses for a scoreline like that. We just need to turn things around quickly. We're on the back of a very poor run at the moment, and we need to look to the next meeting now to turn things around. Of course,
that's 5 defeats in a row, 51-37 the scoreline tonight as well. Much changed team as well. I mean, you look at the lineup this evening, only Hannah Anderson in the team from the start of the season. There's been a lot of change here this season, hasn't there?
There has. I think a lot of that is has been out of our control. Obviously suffered injury to Josh before the season even started. Then lost our new #1 Martin to a very serious injury. Danny King, the list goes on. So we've been forced into changes, and sometimes you can't just make one change because 2 + 2 has to equal 4. It can't equal 4.1. It can't even equal 4.01. So the averages have to fit. So sometimes there's collateral damage, and there's changes that have to be made that perhaps you wouldn't necessarily want to. So it's been an unsettled season. It's been full of disruption, and that's not really what we'd hoped for, or certainly had ambitions for at the start of the season with such a fantastic looking lineup that we started with. So it's been very, very frustrating in that respect, and we just look to the next meeting now to try and put things right.
Of course. I mean, it was a long time before Leicester managed to win a race this evening, wasn't it? As well, plenty of, and Poole just racking up the 5-1s. It must have been quite hard to watch at that stage.
Well, it took us too long to get going, unfortunately. But when you've got new riders coming into the team, they perhaps need a couple of rides to try and find the setup and get going. Like I said, I'm not going to make excuses for tonight. It wasn't good enough as a team. They know that. They don't need me to tell them that it wasn't good enough, as much as I have told them that. They're paid on performance, so they'll be disappointed tonight. I know they're disappointed for us as a Speedway club. So, like I said, the only thing we can do is focus on the next meeting and try and turn things around as quickly as we can.
Any positives to take, even in flashes? They've won a couple of races.
I don't know. Maybe as a neutral, the racing was fantastic tonight. There was some great racing out there. Scott Nichols served up some really good racing and had a good points return. There maybe are 1 or 2 positives, but certainly not enough, and results speak for themselves.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, you move on to the next meeting now. Do you dare to look at the season with an overview, really, and see where you are and what you want to achieve at this stage, or?
Let's just take every meeting as it comes at the moment, and we need to get a much needed win on the board.
Okay, excellent, fantastic. Thanks very much for your time, Simon.
Thanks,
see you next time.
Cheers.